to resign. You see how the incentive to borrow, because his family will become richer, has led us to overborrow, and today our cedi has totally collapsed. That now, when you need $1, you need at least 14 Ghana cedis. When at the beginning of the year, $1 was just 6 cedis, 40 pesos. This has never happened. And so, based on Article 35 of our Constitution, which asks for probity, accountability, etc., which are also repeated in the preamble of the Constitution, citizens have a duty, as stated in Article 41, to ask the president to resign. This is not the first time that a president will resign. In natural fact, in the 60s, Lieutenant General Mmra resigned over a matter of 6,000 Ghana cedis that he's alleged to have used to bribe somebody organizing an opinion poll so that he can be declared as the most popular person in Ghana. You see, so, ladies and gentlemen, where we are as at now in Ghana, the situation is so dire that the best thing is for President Akufo-Addo to take responsibility and to resign with his vice president, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Indeed, the Constitution has envisaged such a situation. That's why it's provided in Article 66 that the president may resign from office. The vice president may resign as well. So Article 66 says that the president has to just simply give his resignation to the Speaker of Parliament. And so that's the same thing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will do. The phantom economic wastegate, right? And Article 60, Clause 13 makes it clear that when the president and the vice are gone, the Speaker must take office for only 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, for only 3 months. And within that 3 months, the Electoral Commission must organize fresh elections. So it means that we'll have a new president within the 3 months. That's to say that today, 4th November, if President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia were to resign, it means that latest by 4th of February, a new president will be sworn in. So we would have had the elections and a new president sworn in. And look, people of Ghana, please, let's not despair. Let's go for it. Let Akufo-Addo and Bawumia resign. Look, you'll be amazed at how the international community will welcome this new development. That our democracy would have been strengthened. That the president would have listened to the cry of the masses and resigned. And as a result of this, you'll be amazed at how much goodwill we will gain. Our debt, the new president can renegotiate for extension and all the other things that it will require. Trust me, when such a momentous
Meanwhile, security and security guidelines for tomorrow's event.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think, sir, Madam was say Yasabibium and call for the resignation of the president and the vice. I believe, say, any democratic rights to call for. So a proposal, but it's not a must. He doesn't have the democratic right to make it happen. And not Jane, and not Jane no and Mmra, and you know whatever lawyer Matipebu said, calling for the resignation of the president, an illegal opinion, any political opinion. Stand. But whereby this same lawyer is not only calling for the president to resign, but now proposing today, say, the president should resign and hand over power to the Speaker of Parliament. So that the Speaker of Parliament will have to take immediate step to reduce fuel price, to reduce of commodities in the market, and to take steps. Things happen immediately before the speaker decides to hand over go for elections and then give power to a new government. This is the demand of Martin Kpebu. And I think say if the video no ready more sa the demand no Martin Kpebu has come out again.
We are saying that of Parliament assumes office as president as a result of the resignation of Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. He must take steps to times are hard. Isn't it? So what are we experiencing now? Teachers are suffering. Demonstrators are suffering. Lawyers are suffering. Market women are suffering. Journalists are suffering. Police are suffering. Soldiers are suffering. And so on and so forth. So once we are all suffering, when the speaker takes over, he must roll out plans, reduce some of the taxes, take and to make sure that the and Euphoria. To cushion the Ghanaian, times are hard, isn't it? Petrol prices have gone up, isn't it? Lorry fare has gone up, isn't it? So what are we experiencing now? Teachers are suffering. Demonstrators are suffering. Lawyers are suffering. Market women are suffering. Journalists are suffering. Police are suffering. Soldiers are suffering. And so on and so forth. So once we are all suffering, when the speaker takes over, he must roll out plans, reduce some of the taxes, take and find other innovative means to make sure that the prices of basic commodities and petrol come down. Then number three, the speaker has to take steps to make sure that the cedi is strengthened, because right now, as we are all aware, the cedi is the worst currency in Africa. Yes, and also in the world. So people have said that even in Afghanistan, where the Taliban are in charge, their currency is doing better than the cedi. Why? Yeah? Okay, so we are also making the point that once we've gathered here as citizens and we've expressed our disgust at the obscene thievery, at the obscene corruption, at the obscene conflict of interest, it means that Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, and Euphoria must resign. Nana must.
I'm sad, and me only sad. My ferry na me newu. Even to call and say me a lawyer. Martin Kpebu, the statement on making after the demonstration, the proposal or the maye, I'm a ferry say me a lawyer because Usha Martin Kpebu, a lawyer of good standing. Nayen him say, we believe in constitutionalism. We believe in constitutionalism, meaning ye the constitutional and a ejuma. The Constitution is the mother of all laws in Ghana. And Osha, chapter 1 of our Constitution now says, sovereignty resides in the people. Sovereignty resides in the people. And the people also approve a constitution. The constitution. Now the same constitution as a lawyer. I'm who can say, answer no be president no. Now let the sovereign will of the people decide the obedience so. Now the obedience so no constitution can say, Sani Pakuno, Yaman 4 years duration. Not on funding Ghana so. We are to be second term. We now Sani Pano, our choice under the constitution. Say, obey to me, I resign. Like I said, I resign. And if you so say, or Yaria, obey to me, I resign. If you so we did Bonnie B, Sunko, that's how Bonino, I say, or resign, I saw or resign. Say, yeah, we book constitution, so offer constitution, and the crown of constitutional provisions. Say, and the ban is sana, yet short the command, when they say Chief Justice. What I say, yeah, the petition, a command speaker, I refer to Chief Justice. The Chief Justice, I hear you move, now, ya share, now say, it is true, say, President, say, ye in a dear, now, yes, sir, the Parliament, now Parliament, I hear what you have to, now you need. But, who shall lawyer people, as if on call law school that? As if on reading constitutional law that, as if Yakwala ewo Ghana, he doesn't know the legal implication of what he's saying. One, I see President Vice resign. Now you feel to me come abangbabi. Mutio, I see President resign. Now Vice resign. In the rally, no. People can say MPP government should go. 2020 Abana year 2 year na year man Nanado 4-year mandate to govern Ghana. People see young family here. Young forget about the constitution. No, yama MPP government no 2 years. Encore near hand over ma abangba buya NDC ni. NDC, Speaker of Parliament, Ono may take you over. Now, people say, Speaker no crowd may take over no. Any many me and Speaker no, and then may be any many me or they say, or demanding your ma. Speaker ninja WONTUMI chair call for Speaker be here because the Speaker take over. Only him for governed. No, say Speaker need take over. Is it going to govern with MPP ministers now? Speaker no take over. Nakasa be appointing the ministers. Now we're appointing NDC for ministers. You see, I don't want to use certain words. People need psychiatric treatment. People, in fact, when you mean I say you question na dream kakra. I'm being frank here. Because a lawyer wants us to enter into a constitutional crisis. You see, because the people that I know, very good lawyer, brilliant lawyer, say, sir, I'm done a politician. No, the new politics, I said the law, no. I said, I'm done a different being altogether. Say, sir, no, putting on legal spectacles. Say, sir, no, law, no, was political spectacles, and look at what Bebu is professing. A whole lawyer is saying that a government must be forced to leave power, to hand over power to opposition, and then opposition should come and govern. And then he butters it with constitutional provision, Article 41. Bebu Mukajan say a constitution, so the referee constitutional law. Uncle K, Article 41. The duties of the citizen. Where is in that provision of the Constitution which says that citizen has a right to it has a duty to ask the president to resign by force. By force. The duties of the citizen. Obie Article 41 of the Constitution, there is nowhere in Article 41 among the citizen a duty to incite the population, to incite the citizenry against a ruling government. A government constitutional among the mandate, the people of Ghana among the mandate. A government who has the mandate of the people. The sovereign will of the people. So let's ask Martin Bebu, which sovereign will? Which all kinds of see a survey, and 54% of the people says that the president must go. What survey is he talking about? You see, you have a problem. When 6 million people, 6 million plus, are voting for a Nanado and Baumia to govern. When about 12,000 to 30 million people went to the post to go and vote, and then the majority says that they want Nanado and Baumia government in place, MPP winning, and they have a 4-year mandate. Babu is telling us there is an opinion, public, a pool, some research institution say, and the sample is about 1,020 people, and 54 say they think that the president must go. So now we are governed by the pools, like we are governed by research. They say any constitution, any elections. But are you telling us public opinion is what decide elections, or what decide who governs the country? If it is about polls, and the absemo polls, different polls, it's a sample of a few, and every code has a margin of error. So I'm up for nipa 1,000 before Madrid based on now I'm force and now go. Then you are telling us that should be substituted to the sovereign will of the people. About 6 million people who voted for the current government, and Nanado must resign. And then you are telling that if he resigns, and they say elections, but Abagbagbe should take over. You forgot that the NDC now and now you are campaigning for, and you want them to come to power. No, they really rejected Abagbagbe. They didn't have confidence in Abagbagbe. In 2016 and 2020, they rejected Abagbagbe and only decided on Mama. So Abagbagbe doesn't even have the goodwill among NDC for a lot of Abagbagbe. Now you are take over the work of Sami Jefi. You see, you are now more than Sami Jefi. You are doing well. I like your spirit. As they said, the Lord, I don't want to see you be as a lawyer, because we are a pure politician. But politics, I say we are novice. You are not even matured. You are not matured in the way you present your things. I say Kolebia or Kasa, and then the president must go. So as if the president go, if the president go, then the speaker take over. And if the speaker take over, and the speaker no, I should not on A, B, C, D. How he will do it, no? Where he's going to get the resources? It's not even Matibebu David doesn't know the economic situation that we find ourselves in. It is speaker no buy petrol down. Now speaker no and cut up petrol wherever. You see, these are the people in the system. Matibebu, if you watch yourself after the demonstration, the issue will not ban. I'm telling you, it's a shame to the legal profession. Every lawyer work is solved. And the government is in place, and you are telling that because of economic hardship, government must resign. And if the president resign, you are preferring that the speaker should take over, and then you are telling the speaker immediately to do A, B, C, D. So is the speaker going to form a new government, or is going to work with this same MPP government? you see the crisis, the confusion, and so it means that you see more call demonstration in Yano. People are misled them. He is even confused. He doesn't know what all stand for. So you see, the demonstration, Saturday, no, it's a waste of time, waste of resources. You see, the states provide more security, but resources are coming and they're wasting. And then number two, no, it doesn't make sense because if Mako Fitanopa, Ako Machia, now who show video no come here, no, Ghanaians come out. Who told the Ghanaians were going to come out? You see, even you are calling for Ghanaians to come. If you think that you have a good cause, you don't need to call Ghanaians to come. What do I say? Producer, Mmra offer Ghanaians to come. No, it's so funny. Say, who create demonstration? Now you are begging Ghanaians. If the Ghanaians thinks it's for a good cause, they will come and join you. They will go. But look at the numbers. It's a shame. And even the leader of the demonstration is now begging, on the day of demonstration, begging Ghanaians say they should come in their numbers. Do you think Ghanaians don't have anything to do? Ghanaians have sent a signal to Matipebu and the NDC people who organized that demonstration in disguise, say they have given the president of the republic and Dr. Baumia a mandate. It's a 4-year mandate. And they will decide through the polls. They will not decide through demonstrations and pressure from any contest. The constitution has provided the process for changing governments. So if Nanado in 2 years cannot perform, Ghanaians will decide. Ghanaians will decide through the ballot box. We change government through the ballot box. We don't change government through coup d'etat. What we are the kind of coup d'etat, forcing the president to resign and then giving power to Abrabo, knowing very well Abrabo is an NDC Speaker of Parliament. And do you think MPP will sit down for this nonsense that you are calling? That this nonsense, Matipebu is nonsense. That kind of you see, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Sir, the government, the president, Ghanaians WONTUMI and has the mandate of the people to govern. And do you know something? In times of hardship, in times of difficulty, we have all learned one thing in life, that when you face difficulty, from difficulty, we have all been taught. So in life, when you are given a mandate, when you enter into a marriage with your wife, and there is economic crisis, you don't run away. You don't run away from, for example, I'm Jawa there because I accommodate me. No leader went of the source. No leader does have the money of people who leave power because there's hardship. That is why you were elected. Every leader, in fact, every government is elected to solve problems. This world, the Bible says that Oba is full of problems. This world, we are here to solve problems. The hardship starts from Adam. The moment we lost the favor of God, the moment at the Garden of Eden, and God cursed the land. Don't let me enter into my pastoral elements. When we had favor with God, when God created Adam and Eve, no more garden, no. They were enjoying. There was no hardship. Everything was made available to them in the garden. They didn't plant before they eat. In the garden, Bible says, everything was made perfect for them. No hustling, no tilling of the land. The land was fertile. Everything was there for Adam and Eve. They were enjoying life with their maker until they sinned. And after all sinning, that was the beginning of the woe. Bible said the curses that God placed on man, said the land was cursed. And the day that the land was cursed, that started our economic problem. The problem was scarcity. Don't let me enter into my prophetic. God is opening my eyes to so many things. See, the day that you're born in Adam, no, you make curse the land. Or say, "Whoa, Adam, you what you into no? Ube 50. You till the land. Until the land, this earth land, no, has been cursed. So it brought about economic scarcity. What your economics are? The problem of economic is scarcity. So we always have needs to satisfy. Our needs and our wants outweighs the supply. That's the beginning of our economic problem, scarcity. So every human being goes through this crisis. The world has never known peace. Since we offend our maker, the world has always been in crisis. One crisis after another. It didn't start today. And it will not stop today. It will be and be. Go and ask in Nkrumah. Even when the white people were there was shortage of food. Shortage of food. Black colonial masters were there. What led to that 28th February march? Goods and services there was shortage. There was economic crisis. That led to the 28th February march, and then the people gave way for Nkrumah to come and partner, and there was crisis. Nkrumah had crisis. Then they took over. Military took over, and then we came to a constitutional government, and every constitutional government has had crisis over crisis. Maurice had crisis. That we had what we call there's a coma by the three comro. There was no food, shortage of food, scarcity. We went through that crisis. Did anybody tell Maurice to resign? That time I don't think that. No, I think that Matthew will be around 5 years, 6 years. No wonder. He doesn't know. These are the elements who are calling for overthrow of governments. These are the elements. Because if you knew that 1982, 83 come by now, where you have money, you can't get food to eat. That is why we had what we call orange chain. Gather for meat and then mix over there. We have orange chain. Unye Janin talk. 83, a come by now. That was a major crisis. But nobody called for Maurice's head. Obianka said Maurice resign. Maurice was able, because I tell you, say, so in that crisis now, shortage of food, it was a period. And I got a full real fee at the 3 o'clock. Then Maurice came 92. Where we need power. 92, we continued to have crisis. There were issues in 92 that led to here and there. We have problems with the economy. But nobody called for Maurice's resignation. 92, we allowed the constitutional provisions to prevail. We allowed the system to prevail. Maurice was given a mandate in 92 to govern up to 96. It's a new boy contesting 92 and then lost. And we gave Maurice the peace of mind to govern for 4 years. Maurice decided to go again, 96, with J. Kufuor. NPP did not, at that time, did not call for the resignation of Maurice. Nsem, that was, we were in crisis. Things were not good. Those days, the people were suffering under Maurice. The World Bank and the IMF have decided not to support Maurice's government. We didn't have enough. There were price increases. But nobody, a responsible MPP, did not call for Maurice's resignation and tell that the Maurice should power to speaker. No. We allow Maurice to go in 2000 peacefully. Then the people of Ghana gave Kufuor. We saw Kufuor 4 years term, perfect. Everything was going well for Kufuor. I can't remember who won a failed bank, but you know, gas now though, Kufuor was doing well in 2000. But then 2004, Abrabo started saying, shaking a crack. Then Kufuor was given a mandate 2004, and things started falling apart. Kufuor started having issues. To the sense that the government started having problems with the economy. Hardship here and there. Drivers were arrested and jailed. People were not happy with Kufuor government. 2008. Therefore, at that time, even Atamas and Co., that crisis we were in didn't call for Kufuor resignation. Atamas and Co. did the right thing, campaigned. I can't remember, Professor Thomas, what I say, house to house campaign, convinced the people why they should give him the mandate. Ampaw 2008. We voted for President Thomas. Even Thomas 2008 to 2010 or 2012 more, Thomas governed for about 2 years and some months. Getting to 3 years, almost I know. Even Maurice was calling Thomas Mochilma. Things were not going on well. We have issues. Now Ghana and Koye, Maurice, and now Thomas Mochilma. We all saw what Maurice did to Thomas. NDC, you saw the crisis you put Ghana in during Thomas time. The things were difficult. Thomas was have to go to Abrabo and lament. Who called for the resignation of Thomas? Nobody. Because we knew that Thomas was given a mandate. Until President Mmra took advantage of the death of Thomas and assumed power and came into office 2012. Did we have peace? Na Mmra buy na Ghana yahu atoyen. Yahu toyen kai ye vote to 1 million vote. 1 million. When Mmra was governing, and then we had the energy crisis. Doom saw for almost about 2 years. Mmra could not solve Doom saw. Doom saw was destroying our businesses. Doom saw was destroying marriages. Doom saw was destroying homes. Doom saw was creating unemployment. Doom saw was affecting everybody. Brought poverty. Ghana became so hard. Say, then we started having a light off here and there, a load shedding, a more for say. Nobody called for President Mmra resignation. We allowed President Mmra to finish the term in 2016. He decided to contest. Ghana should exist. Now that have come to power, 2016, started well. Until 2019, when COVID came into the last term, the last year, Nana do the 4th year could not do anything because the whole nation, the whole world was shut down. But even that one, Ghanaians renewed his mandate. So today, when we are going through crisis, then we have element like Bebu, irresponsible element like Bebu, who instead of going to court to defend the poor and the needy, who should promote constitutionalism and to promote rule of law to ensure that we have peace in our democracy and ensure that rather he will go and campaign with Mmra. And I pity President Mmra money and this follow. I pity you people. You people have a shock of your life. Instead of when there is crisis, instead of you people taking advantage of the crisis and organize your party well, and come and tell Ghanaians the alternative. Say Nanado is not doing well. Nanado is failing Ghanaians. And so when you come, this ABCD, this is how we are going to solve our energy problem. This is how we are going to solve our currency problem. This is how we are going to solve our depreciation problem. This is how we are going to solve the high price of goods and services. A responsible opposition will strategize and begin to use the current hardship to prepare the mind of Ghanaians to vote out the government in 2024. Rather, Mamani, I joined Pebu, Mamani, NDC for the Akoshe Pebu, led by Pebu and Odike. Hey, play me Odike. Odike, one of the worst irresponsible Ashanti. Mehu Odike. Odike, when I'm talking about Odike, I know you one-on-one. Odike, I need you in this studio. Odike, because I know that you are bitter. You met me one-on-one, and you were bitter because you thought that this government should give you contract. You came and complained. I look at you and realize that you are hypocrites and you are full of bitterness. Please, Odike.
William, there was so time baby or even tomorrow. And you can say Techna Crabber to another. Yeah, Nanado Kenufuriata Baumia. John Kuma say there is no way see the floor catch a gun of force young IMF that. Nanakufuado, Ebra hesitate from Mahama. IMF no edit extension 2 years count, okay. Nanado catch a gun of force this should be the last IMF. Ghana beko. Okay.
Yeah.
Nanado nkontompo enada nanado minim ade a wodwene fa Ghana ho. Papa panimu a baabi a waduro no. Otimi nka no kra nkyere Ghana fo. Minua. Nanado ade no beka e. Nanado aye situation ye wo mu no a ye nyina ye se ye mpe no. Eno ano beka ho asem. Only lamentations.
Did you okasa and ntumi amma pressure amma from kakra
there wasn't an iota of
the fact of admission said you memu eden na ebe ye na said yetimi fight other conditions when we fight the coming be back
$1 billion Sika COVID inflows. COVID is scared by expenditure. Our parliament busai. Nana Kufuor warrior so nano. State of the nation. Or say about car. You are spending 17.2 billion Ghana cedis. Can we forget about parliament? You busai was say 12.4. Baumia, okay, say. Also, you so na be offer Nsem was say 8.2 billion. One government expenditure baako obia ko ne nanumu asem nanado eye better so be resign woni bibia magana biem you are just wasting everybody's time nanado one resign I am telling you pressure wa Ghana no you will be forced out of office.
Hey, no, that is
I am no cry and one ever they are prophet of doom, but it is our civic responsibility. Said ya kunyama na se wumu mani ya na dem tro and we don't wait for elections. Obi aka oboa. Because the sovereignty of the country lies in the people. Obi aka selection kwa change government oboa. I am saying this as a government student. Any election kwa change government in a very civilized democratic dispensation and your election
but you're Ghana for one chairman elections you haven't changing government why
Daddy, we can't wait.
No, you're changing.
You see irresponsible statement by Odike. Show Odike nim. Look at the bitterness on his face. Someone catch him say Ghana no. And your elections they change about. They change about. You see, these are very, very dangerous, treasonable statements. And I think that tomorrow I have to go and petition the IGP to arrest Odike. Odike should be arrested. Odike should be arrested for inciting overthrow of the constitution. Odike should be arrested. I say the secret agencies build your bono, man restore the case by tomorrow. You'll be in trouble. The secret agencies. Because see, look at what he's telling you. Or say he will force the government out of power. It means that he's overthrowing the constitution. Because the constitution per Article 69. Starting from Article 60 to 69. Or see, President no can voluntarily resign. Nobody, there's nowhere in the Constitution that gives any citizen, even if you are the sovereign will of the people, does not give them the power to force a sitting president out of office. There's nowhere in the Constitution. Constitution, there's no provision, there's nowhere in the Constitution. Odike should change. I don't want to blame, but Odike should be educated or say student of government. What kind of government? Where in the Constitution, that is the mother of all laws in Ghana, the supreme law of the land, at the mention of the name of the Constitution, every new bar must be arrested and charged with offense. Irresponsible statement. Then he comes to tell us, change of government is not 2 elections. So the case is trying to say that elections are here and not constitutional. Odike is preaching, teaching us, we don't use election to change government. But you realize that in our constitution, change of government is done by constitutional means. And the only way you determine the sovereignty of people is through elections. The right to decide who governs is through elections. How do you know the will of the people is through elections? But today, Odike is bitter because whatever he wants personally from the ruling government, Odike is a failure in life. You see, when we want to resign, people like Odike, I say resign. Because what the other setting up shoe business war, Kumase, Egu, who small shoe business, went to me and managing the year. Went to me, I'm managing the year. Odike, your business, a collapse even before the Nado came to power. You mismanage your own business. You couldn't manage a president who has the money of the people and is governed by the money of the people, and by next 2 years, the mandate will expire, and then you usher in an election for Ghanaians to decide. No, you sit down there and look at your face, and you are talking about we don't use elections to change government, but we use what? You see, these are the elements. Therefore, you're not very careful. They will plunge this nation into chaos. Me, I always say, Ghana nyedi na asumdwe. Choose between asumdwe and omai mweden. Look, I can tell you, there's nothing that you can exchange for peace. Peace. Anya biya krano, minia. Nyame hwe so da omai da di bendi no ye nyade. O se omai da bai. O se nyame hwe so. Usha Bible aka na waka osihwe nipa asombu ma onu nyame se aboa anoma ne ntatia ne sane mo nyampo no nyame momu ejani di no show mo a enye nipa. If you look at Matthew, aka say don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what you eat. But because that's a nipa na yetimu di dindin kra no yamam bi say abroad ra ye de mano bi say say economic hardship Ghana ni benda all surviving. He not pay na so no wo. He not pay na so no. Ba de beti no na nyame ahwe. Ye nya ye hwe sika ye nji in a month. It takes only divine intervention. Quite for you try light bill. Quite for you try water bill. Quite for you try rent. Quite for you didi. You try your school fees. You need be the year. You need projects. You need be tithes and offering. Therefore, you need be supporting your for. It's a miracle. It takes divine intervention, divine provision. Obi ani wo hwe no so Also, we are all being kept by the power of God. You see, kept by the power of God. Kept by the power of God. Day by day, come what may, we are kept by the power of God. We are kept by the what? Power of God. Not through the irresponsible statement. These are the elements. The things say when they have the platform, they come out and say things. You sit, give me the platform, tells me say, kind of say, you have elections, as a buy. Now you need a buy. You force a buy out. 2020, before 2012, 2016, 2017. You call doom so. Na mama, Emma, or Mama Yading, na gonna for a su. Na mama saw your dead go. Obi go force it out. Did anybody force mama out? We allow mama to govern. Tell me, so you again, na fufu say. The other man, no, one meeting expectation, no. We all went and voted 1 million difference. That's democracy for you. We didn't drag mama out of office. Any emisata. But today, dear, any Matagbebu and some of the elements, are calling for. Look, I say, Nanado, stay. Some of us will start the campaign. Hashtag, Nanado must stay because the alternative is scary. Nanado must stay because the alternative is scary. If you have people like Matagbebu and Odikemu, and then some NDC elements who are not in position they want to come and fulfill one agenda. Look, I said, Nanado, stay and finish your mandate, but I am scared of the alternative because the alternative, is not giving us hope. NDC and Mama and whoever wants to take over is not telling us how they are going to resolve and solve our problems. But rather, they have shown us. There's one thing me really feel that one Mama and for some people, I catch them and say, they are the apostles of no contribution, no chop. Omo can say, Ghana for Ujo Mubebrea, why if you wuye. The mistake omo ma yeni say, omo ba be mu no mo drink this time. Say omo we need power. Omo so be ye omo hu ye, e hwe omo ana mo busua na hwe NDC for. And Ghana for, and then me can you. Producer, if you have that tape, play it for me. Let me show the alternative. I said, I tell you, say, Nanado must stay and finish his mandate. Nobody can force the president out of office. If you dare, you have committed treason. You have done coup. The state agencies and law agencies will deal with you radically. They will deal with you seriously. Me chamu na me ba. You be bought that video no. Me chamu me ba. Mo for me nyumro. Say enyuma e inspire. Mo me nyum e inspire. Na me chamu mesaba.
Erade. Hi, when we dos.
Fellow Ghanaians, as the French would say, l'argent n'aime pas le bruit. To wit, money does not like noise. Sika impe dede. Where there's chaos, where there's noise, where there's unrest, you will not find money. If you talk down your money, it will go down. If you allow an unidentifiable person to talk down your money, it will go down. The recent turbulence on the financial markets was caused by low inflows of foreign exchange and was made worse in the last 2 to 3 weeks, in particular, by the activities of speculators and the black market. An anonymous 2-minute audio message on a WhatsApp platform predicting a so-called haircut of government bonds sent all of us into banks and forex bureaus to dump our CD. And before we knew it, the CD had depreciated even further. All of us can play a part in helping to strengthen the CD, having confidence in the currency and avoiding speculation. Let us keep our CD as the good store of value it is. For those who make it a habit of publishing falsehoods, which result in panic in the system, I say to them, the relevant state agencies will act against such persons. Indeed, some steps have been taken to restore order in the foreign exchange markets, and we're already beginning to see some calm returning. We will not relent until order is completely restored. The following actions have been taken thus far. 1, enhanced supervisory action by the Bank of Ghana in the Forex Bureau markets and the black market to flush out, as well as ensuring that those permitted to operate legally abide by the market rules. Already, some Forex bureaus have had their licenses revoked, and this exercise will continue until complete order is restored in the sector. 2, fresh inflows of dollars are providing liquidity to the foreign exchange market and addressing the pipeline demand. 3, the Bank of Ghana has given its full commitment to the commercial banks to provide liquidity to ensure the wheels of the economy continue to run in a stabilized manner till the IMF program kicks in and the financing assurances expected from other partners also come in. 4, government is working with the Bank of Ghana, the oil producing and mining companies, to introduce a new legal and regulatory framework to ensure that all foreign exchange and from operations in Ghana are initially paid to banks domiciled in Ghana to help boost the domestic foreign exchange market. 5, the Bank of Ghana will continue and enhance its gold purchase program. I'm confident that these immediate measures designed to change the structure of our balance of payment flows, sanitize the foreign exchange market, ensure that the banks and Forex Bureau operate along international best practices, together with strengthened supervision, will go a long way to sanitize our foreign exchange market and make it more resilient against external vulnerabilities going forward. Over the course of this week, I've had several fruitful engagements with the Trades Union Congress and Organized Labor, Ghana Employers Association, the Association of Ghana Industries, the Ghana Association of Banks, Private Enterprise Federation, the Association of Forex Bureau Operators, the Association of Market Queens and Women, all of whom, fellow Ghanaians, as the French would say, l'argent n'aime pas le bruit. To wit, money does not like noise. Sika mpe dede. Where there's chaos, where there's noise, where there's unrest, you will not. I also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds, and government treasury bills or instruments, will lose their money as a result of our ongoing IMF negotiations. There will be no haircuts. So I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Just as in the banking sector cleanup, government ensured with the 4.6 million depositors affected.
Number two, Maurice school, first school no ye no. Na me mama eton ekutu e wakareshi edwa so. Mama eton ekutu na me so beton ice water. Na sa first school no kaneshi, hey, they were military no pa 79 because uprising no. And it's a two cool now once a year no. The way people suffered, I'm not for you see, when there is coup, number of refugees in Liberia, Jesus Christ, refugees. The moment there is coup and there's anarchy, no, what will serve you? There will be mass killing, no. Everybody job want to be quite. Now, court in a court. When there is coup, there is no rule of law. Military food may take over. And they kill, and they also grab. And then they have overpower to themselves. Meaning, Maurice here coup and better. And the people like Mantik Bebumuni or the Kedi, I'm supporting the because of the Kedi. It should not better. Who think say who NDC will hand over power 2 years to Mama. I'm expecting President Mama even to condemn this behavior of Odike. President Mama, if you're watching me and you think say you want to come to power, then this boy is sabotaging you. Because what you are doing, you know. And I do think if the military do, I'm going to now, I'm going to power the mama. That's that quack. And in this country, nobody will come in this country. But you see, if you think that, people think that you're the mass speaker, then there will be peace. But the people, I'm so disappointed. You are not starter. They say, they legally cancel crown, or this guy should be brought to the council for professional misconduct as a lawyer. And look at somebody like Odike. Bitter Odike is so bitter. They say, Assembly of Kanakasano, like I said, Assembly of Kanakolium. Say, and your election penna, you need to abide. You need to abide. Anka, you didn't abide. Since Odike, since 92, then this is abide. What who are baby, I just to throw them this. So I'm saying that let's give Nanado all that he needs. Let's support this government and allow him to finish his term. So yeah, not gonna for things say they have enough of NPP. Oh yeah now. Peace. So that the next government that comes to power will also have peace to govern. But they are more. And the people say NDC power, NPP super peace, and NDC power another this month. Then I'm calling president or comedy resign. So they will be resign here, resign there. So if we are going to and they may twaba because any government that comes to power, you have people on the street saying that they are also angry. I been be anywhere about power or come in the OBU. I been be a power come in the OBU or come the or come starting inside the NM. Obi anyone is sick soon the Obi anyone what pom. Obi anyone ya hwehwe bia obenya brother ya bono your brother your kin. Since the one that nyame curse Adam and Eve or curse assassin no. And then be should be the breast of the nya. She go to crop your concentration, baby. Akoshe, go to Akoshe. Bibia Akoshe. If your background now, oh, no crown, the midi Oba Akoshe. Oh, yes, oh, Nami say, Nami move for your head to say, young member crano. Ya poor bar you no crano. So, Nami, and yet Akoshe. And I'm Maya Shamu Ross, and Yabe Kasa, Rapia, Atom Pizza. Who say easy? Ababa Kupa Kofuno, Shawu Kani who bread. But Namidi Akoshe, Adiasa. And to be in your better, sao. Be anywhere better. And I have a try to catch and say, and then Nana must go. Nana must go. Nana must go. Nana kwa. Nako fania. Na you see, look at baby. I'm a baby till baby or Jane who. How can I do it? No, that's I mean we have the money to the people. I am not be a casa to more casa yare. Speaking of parliament, can be an oko, we say Abuchi Kosan we are. Until baby or Jane who. And this is for that why don't you bring mama? People, say mama that's small wa. If mama is the one who sent you to do the demonstration, and then you are saying that Nana should go, she don't hand over power to speaker. Then bring speaker. 2024. Bring speaker. So you see, you will probably shut down a demonstration. No, you look at the agenda that you have. Evil agenda, demonic agenda, diabolic agenda, any or say that's what you are doing. I'm saying that look, even if Mama Nanado and Baobia is to go today, the alternative is scary.
I also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds,
thank you very much. Mmra now, because I'm saying, and you can go abaso. I will do my way. And let me say that me na me apostle for no contribution, no chop. What we have done, NDC, is that when we are in power, we think about Ghana too much, and so supporting somebody who is the NDC because the MPP have shown us the way boss. When we win, the way we go, man, in terms of appointment, we are not going to change anything. Our people will also benefit. Monkino go work, Babu go chop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mmra now, because I'm saying, and you can go abaso. I will do my way. And let me say that me na me apostle for no contribution, no chop. I know Mr. President, this our office, no, I'm me. Say me na met nasi na mahe. What we have done, NDC, is that when we are in power, we think about Ghana too much and forget about ourselves. So supporting somebody who is the NDC.
God. Nyame. Where the tornado. Mekulo. Ghana. Sabon. The alternative. Mama Timu as the chairman. And of the four of our catcher is already there. Now, Yamba Bible Poly are pointing on the apostle of no contribution, no chop. No, say, omu mistake omo ye no, and they say omu ba Ghana, omu ba bemu a, omu drink Ghana for until this time dear Charlie, forget. Ghana, forget it. What do I say? Now this time omu ba, omu so me yomu ye. That is the alternative. That is the alternative for you Ghanaians. What do I say? When I said but now we have a ministry of no contribution, no chop headed by Ofusuampofo. And Tracia, one hour prayer, BDB, Ghana for at least 4 years. Mama Bapawa, or be 4 years a pair. Ain't no contribution, no chop, no. Our ma babs or be ye Ghana ye. Ain't more motiwa. Moya say, Sanado resign. Abaya Baba for Frono. Or Baba Shawo. Enemy Yasitremu. Ama Yahuatoye. Ama Nema Koya. Listen to what the apostle of no contribution, no chop. They talk to you this evening. I'm not making you. This was set, and this is what the NDC have decided to do. So you see that as we speak now, who beside NDC for say, what is the alternative? They've never. All that they do is that resign. And see, learn my bubu and teacher for bread. So therefore, bread. So bread, resign, must go. No alternative. They are telling you nothing. Until you are pam, na do not buy say, omon kono komno de omodo. Na edu time edu NDC for so aso enye Ghana for so edu mini wo so edu Ghana for so edu NDC for 8 years no 6 years no mama na buy ni NDC okudata brakwa mu pebu mu Frankie Kujo mu Frankie Smart mu those media apparatus for no or command the match Kevin Teller more what I say Kevin Teller there I was starting propaganda house I had the propaganda you know they say no scholarship secretariat guy no say Mr. Jiman we do no so and all person say man no what do I say you shall no also see across city there is security concern war there is nothing like that. So you see these are the people that how much say they are contributing. They say Catismat is contributing. Say the deal war. Mama listen also. Johnny Hughes, Eddie war. Mama listen so boy is contributing. Of every Frank Eteche is contributing. What do I say? Eddie war. When I say Odike, Eddie war. I say Odike the answer. What my no. Minister of Trade. I need to say industry. Odike the war. Then we have. When I say. Almost destroy NDC. John 2 and so yeah. To the Minister for Contribution and No Trust. What Bebu is doing is that when they court to court, all your NDC. Look, if you want to do NDC business, come forward and do it. But don't come and hide under Ghana for bread. Don't come and hide under and a demonstration and the numbers go. No, your agenda is to contribute so that you come and chop. Like Ghana for your bread. Hey, baby, you do a memo. One more with Nyamre. I should show Nyame. Now we need two politicians so. But Yanumui. Contribution no chop for him. Both political parties contribution no chop for him. Political parties. Oh, I'm too. I don't know. I'm too near the political parties. This is what they are doing. So when you not a demonstration, who pray, who contribution you. You see, the politician is telling you that contribution to daughter. It's a reality. It is a reality. That's what they are doing. They look for money. And they go and buy power. And after they buy the power, they share the power to make money. So it's a circle. Politician no. I ain't my phone no. It's a say. And no. Na ye nim. Nya ekra sovereignty na ye kan ko obi apon teda. Enti yen omoba na omoto. Omoba na yesu ato ye 2 million momo. The power to vote. Your tongue, your G for your G assembly member, your GDC, your GMP, your G minister, your G vice, your G president, your home, na your sromo. 1 month car, you vote to mao, and I'm a bre near saline tin office and on constituency near until we one musu sika no mo da maya ne akoto aba mo na omoto aba no mo no so boboka to boboka no mo to boka if I say corruption. What is corruption? Are you also not corrupt? Bra uko bra make say no some of you mu on a patutu young more 6 o'clock mo MP no mo woni fie mo de mo hia de na ekọ president a tata president with when I mean be and things na do ni obia Flaster house ma obia fie and mami asese na cheska naskanasa naskanasa wi Obeja said they are corrupt. The hypocrisy. They say mama person ba power no. Mama nzika no says monso mama need for they are looking for money. So when they look for the money, they will come and buy your vote. And when you buy your vote, you are do you think mama will come? Mama boka 2020 no. The rest is all year no. When we knew the businessmen no sponsor no and no more mubuano no. And sika krana Ibrahim ni we man na asawo. Say 2024 no osako bobusia wo abe campaign na MPs no mo no so bobusia abe campaign na mo yepa campaign wie na mo t-shirts na mo medwane di na mo freeway no na mo wini power na for mo ba power na mo che sika kakra no kofia wo say they are not corrupt. Many we are corrupt. Until when I look at Ghana now you die the reality obi a friend wo konfo and the politicians are corrupt but they are corrupt me when a politician corrupt can or the man odi the corrupt person na wo so you corrupt no the second na odi asofo dibi you asofo mo bompa politicians you try to mo dibi ayefo so mo dibi during election times near discover edikan mo dibi odi I say you see journalists for mo di odi I say journalists for dem be na money na politicians so Captain Smart for blackmailing na mo didi monim that way zoom la mai politicians are mako home na mo so dibi odi I say e ma no so dibi e ma no mo nyesika na ma no so mako na mo slay queens so na Shatawale kan ye no Shatawale di ye ade ba ko minim no ho Charles ni teko is my small boy. Shatawale lived at St. Anthony, Ewo Antisi. Those days, you know, na ekobobol. Into no St. Anthony, Antisi, that area. Some kai sa mana oye nkola program na ni tiapano. Those days, refi, past Mr. Long and I be refi. Ne mami school no. That lane is so Antisi omo na Chatawale. Ye wo no kiti. Omo no ti, o ne papa na ti o. That time na ye ni what I say. Na ye no that time Chatawale na Chatawale ye around 5, 6, 7. Na ye nam 20 something years. Tishatawale you know yenim no o yakwale bi odintro. Shatter from the mufrase no onintro. Ma many papa awa the giant na ma shatter. Ebe a street boy like me so sa me Shatawale we have the same problem. Me ma many papa so giant na me so be a street boy. So I'm a street boy. What do I say? Until we watch here, people like Lord Comey name me. Lord Comey, one of the best politicians we need to honor in this country. Lord Comey. I think say the streets must honor you. The people of Sukula, Latebe Koshi, Zongo, Choko, Mamplobi, Aigbe Town, Zamwalai, Mambrook. We need to honor Lord Comey. Lord Comey. From that community, also a sweet boy, and he has broken through the ranks. Only the youngest politician here, for more than 16 years, 20 something years, I've been the director of operation at the Flagstaff House in Rome. And see, when they say, we kopema, Bulldog kopema, and the end soon him say, politicians there, politicians for the only mad there. Say, I know deserter. National anthem. Who's a politician? No, Mami Chow, and then Mami Chow, baby. So first, may expose. Every political party be answer about winning organizer. It is constituency organizer. And a police station organizer, constituency organizer, regional organizer, and national organizers. No? All the organizers no, who need the ability to pimp her. To be the organizer. In the politics, the moment they say, "I'm campaign." Your friend organizer say, "Organizer, please organize and organize." And you're using the word that, please organize the people and organize. Meaning, organizing people no sir, organizing ma. The politicians they move ma. Politicians move padre move ma. More human is stressful. It is a mama per ma normal. The mama no slave queens for no so they don't win or but transfer no any problem no. What do I say? So they don't read. And as I told you, can say the mama when you never said that who says a bulldog next say mama. I think we have to report bulldog to when they say Dodgina when they say mama yere. Bulldog so say now here so jai. What do I say because Shatawale die or her babofra. You know, or from the uncle. Shatawale didn't draw. What do I say? Obekai. Babofra ba pop skinny. You know if you're monochrome. See, anytime I Shatawale, those days only pop skinny very close. No. A fashion, I'm not come. We know. If you prima dua, Shatawale ko bo we kroponga. Oba. Now be see me so. Any pop skinny so. Ne obe ama monochrome free. Obe show. Obe to bo about 1 hour. And so oba cry. So shatter movement no can be. And shatter movement. Whatever we say is the truth. Police, I say shatter movement don't lie. What do I say? It is a President Mama Obesi say because young mouth point Emma sa papa no to see but this time no. So if you think that you are coming to no contribution no chop and slave quiz chop please Ghana for young I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest. And you know finally I'm telling you the gospel truth. Never trust and believe a politician. They all have one mother. Politician biya yare baako. Enyo mo fault. Your system na enye. Was your system like I say corrupt. Your citizens like I say ya conform any pretenders. Yeah, like I say you're pretending to love Ghana, but we don't love Ghana. We are pretending to work, but we are not working. We are pretending to be honest people. You see, so every time I see somebody talking, then people talk. Who talk on air? They say Curtis matter. Now look at Curtis smart. Let me share. When I say people like Imani Ghana mo. Munye honest. Munye. Nsem money akoso ke na muye bi. Munye ma. Say na Ghana for. Tell us what akasa moye mo celebrities akase any think tank. Any you people calling for and another to go. Munye corrupt. Filthy. The word filthy. yenya Ghana ha ni obi efim etiro yenya isa nya atwondo na ye fix your man on yama president mandate only the mandate no call. Ghana will decide. Nobody can call the president to resign. It is your opinion. Don't come and impose it on us. Because Usha demonstration come preku reloaded no. The numbers were lacking. That's why my Abrabo buy Rebecca say producer oh obe trouble mata gbebu bra offer Ghana for some Mmra who had demonstration your friend why you demonstration who did the tattoo for more than 1 month 2 months tell me do the Ghanaians are not come here everyone can say Ghana come out Musha is becoming unbecoming. What do I say? And now social media, that we are is being insulted on Ghana web. We should look at the comments. People are asking, is he a lawyer? Is he a Abrabo? Did you vote for Abrabo? You vote for Abrabo. What can Abrabo do? What the mandate to say? Even Parliament, Speaker of Parliament, can look at how he's struggling. No, say Mmra. Mmra Meshano. Are you signing? Hey, babu. Oh, you're more. And you see, let's be very careful.
Ghanaians, please come out to your numbers. There's been a research that shows that 54% of our citizens ask that the president and vice president should resign. So please come out for the president to see the numbers. Okay, the citizen, nothing will happen to you. You say I'm here, nothing is happening to me. The police are all over. They are giving us protection. Nothing will happen to you. You are safe. You are secure. Ghanaians, please come out. There's been a research that shows that 54% of our citizens ask that the president and vice president should resign. So please come out for the president to see the numbers. Okay, the citizen, nothing will happen to you. You say I'm here, nothing is happening to me. The police are all over. They are giving us protection. Nothing will happen to you. You are safe. You are secure. Ghanaians, please come out to your numbers. There's been a research.
Toto driver, please come out. You see your level. When you do demonstration without a just cause, without proper cause, these are the frustrations. Me who demonstration here, please come out. Nothing is going to happen to you. T-shirt the poor shake the boo. What did I say? It's sad. Listen to me. Ghana, we will survive this hardship. And the hardship that we see today is passing. We must look up to God, trust the ordinary Ghanaian. Let's help each other. Let's support each other. Let's have hope in Ghana, so that 2024 through the will of the people, we will accept and move on as a nation. Nana must stay, because the alternative is very scary. Nyame shao no mo ho ban. Nyame emma wo. Nya eda wo ko so. Embi omye kwan